Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm here for part 2 of the Troy Along. So I thought I was gonna get this video up earlier this week than I did last time, and I very much did not. But anyway, today we are talking about books 7 through 12. So basically, in the first set of 6 books, we had the battle in front of the gates of Troy. And it was a whole long description of that. It started out with a sort of a one-on-one between Menelaus and Paris kind of got his butt whooped, and then got rebuked by Helen when he got back to Troy, and all this stuff happened. And anyway, the battle continued, and it, of course, went sour for the Greeks, because Zeus is with the Trojans, because Achilles asked his mother Thetis to get Zeus to help the Trojans, and so Zeus is doing that. And so basically, in this next section, the Greeks have fallen back to their ships. They've built this big rampart in front of their ships, or at least in this translation it's called a rampart. Basically this is just a series of the Greeks and Trojans fighting over this rampart. And basically it's a long series of the Trojans slowly gaining ground, because, again, Zeus is on their side, so they're bound to win. And definitely, in this section, it seems like the dominant military force is Hector. He's kind of driven on by Zeus and Apollo, and kind of the way he's described is like a one-man army, kind of, which I guess maybe is a foreshadowing of the way Achilles fights later in the epic, when he becomes kind of a one-man army. But anyway, so yeah, basically this is a lot more battles, essentially, or one long battle, I should say. And that, again, like I said in my first video, can get kind of not tedious. I never quite get bored, certainly. If you were to describe to me the specific events that happen in these 6 books as, you know, so-and-so killed so-and-so, so-and-so killed so-and-so, so-and-so fought this and this away, I would think it would be a lot more boring than it is in Homer's hands. So I guess I should give Homer a compliment for that. But overall, it's not, the long descriptions of battles are not that interesting to me. The part of it that I did definitely find interesting was the Odysseus going to Achilles to ask him if he would come back and fight in return for a bunch of gifts that Agamemnon has sent him, in addition to giving back the woman Briseis, who the taking of Briseis was the original offense that Achilles was angry over, and Agamemnon sends Odysseus to offer Briseis back, plus many other things, including marrying Agamemnon's daughter, among many other things. You kind of see how the resentment of Achilles has gone from the specific offense of Briseis being taken from him, to now he says it's, oh, well, I always do all the work. You know, I'm always in the vanguard. Agamemnon never fights, etc., etc. I've been so mistreated my whole life. Again, with the theme of the spoiled brat with Achilles. And so now his resentment has shifted from that first offense to now just like everything. And he doesn't accept the gifts, as you might imagine, and sends them back. Here we also first meet Patroclus in this scene, and Patroclus, I get the sense that he's a bit more mature than Achilles. We don't actually get that much dialogue from Patroclus, I think, but he definitely seems calmer, and I don't know, I kind of get the sense that if Patroclus were in Achilles' position, he wouldn't be being as much of a, you know, shall we say, an angry toddler. But anyway, we first meet Patroclus, and there is this thing that I've heard a lot about with the Iliad, that Achilles and Patroclus are perhaps lovers, which I know wasn't uncommon in ancient Greece for men to be lovers in some degree. I just hear a lot about Achilles and Patroclus being lovers. And in this section and in the next section, full disclosure, I've actually finished reading the Iliad. But I'm gonna record the videos for each section, and then post them as the read-along goes along. But anyway, neither here nor in the next session, nor at any point when Patroclus and Achilles are together, do I really get the sense that they're lovers. And I don't know if that's the translation. I don't know if Edward Fitzgerald tried to give off that sense that they weren't lovers, they're just very good friends. Or what, or whether I just disagree and don't think that they're actually lovers. I don't know. But I don't get that sense, definitely in this book or at any other point. Definitely they're great friends, clearly, the way Achilles reacts when Patroclus dies. But yeah, so anyway, just a note on that. So yeah, anyway, this book, or this section, is kind of just not more of the same, but definitely kind of, I don't know, business as usual with Homer, maybe. But anyway, so yeah, I will proceed to record my video for the next section. So anyway, bye guys.